Test cricket is heating up. We have the start of the Ashes Test to look forward to and the second test between South Africa and India. Join me as I unpack what you can expect. Hi guys, I'm Babsi and welcome back to my channel. In this episode, we are going to be talking all things Test cricket. Now, things are heating up in the world of Test cricket as we build up to the 2027 ICC World Test Championship. Now, before we go into the two tests that I am excited about, let's take a recap on what the current standings are looking like. We have Australia in first, South Africa is in second, Sri Lanka rounds off the top three. India is in fourth and England are in sixth. So I'm highlighting these four teams because these are the two tests that we are going to be talking about in this episode. Let's start with the Ashes test. Now, if you're new to cricket or if you've always wondered why is it called the Ashes test, well, that's what I'm here for. So, back in the late 1800s, oh yes, this is a historic moment right here. Back in the late 1800s, Australia recorded their very first win against England on English soil. So, a British newspaper thought it would be a joke to have a headline that reads, "England cricket has died, and their ashes are going to Australia." So going into the next test, it was called the Ashes. And that was because England was going to collect their ashes, that is their cricket pride, from Australia. And hence, a joke turned into a legendary rivalry that has carried on for decades. And then the Ashes series was born. Fast forward to 2025, I feel like we are reliving history right here because Australia are the current champions of the Ashes. And the last time England were the title holders was back in 2015. And the last time they won on Australian soil was in 2011. So you best believe that England are going to Australia to collect their ashes from the Australians. So going into the first test, I think we are in for an exciting test match. When you look at the English team, they have a clean bill of health. They will be led by Ben Stokes. And I think on top of their determination, I think they will be drawing some inspiration from their English rugby team who beat the New Zealanders this past weekend to go in with a fighting spirit at the Optus Stadium. When it comes to Australia, Pat Cummins, who's their captain, has been ruled out to an injury, and so has Josh Hazelwood. They will be both replaced by Scott Boland as well as Brandon Dodgett. Hopefully, these two will be a pivotal addition to the team where we don't get to see the absence of both Cummins and Hazelwood. We know how imperative these two players are in the Australian Test team. But I think before we go into who do I think is going to go and claim the test win or the first test, I think you need to give me your predictions. Do you think that England will be able to collect their pride and start off this 5-test with a great start by going home with a win? Or will Australia continue their dominance? Right now, I think I'd rather wait for the toss and let's get over day one to see what the pitch is looking like and how the play is going. I'm not too confident, but for now, I'll say my money is on Australia to take the first test. In the comment section, let me know what your thoughts are on the first test and who you are most excited to see and what excites you about Test cricket. Now let's move on over to India taking on South Africa in the second and final test. Now, right now, India face a rare occasion where they may get a whitewash defeat on home soil. And the Proteas are determined more than ever to make sure that it happens. Going into the second test, firstly, on the Proteas side, Lungingiti has received a call up to go on and strengthen the bowling attack. Not that we need it. You saw what happened in the first test. But we are bringing in all guns blazing to make sure that we have a great chance of beating India at home in a whitewash defeat. Lungi will be joining the likes of Marco Janssen, Corbin Bosch, as well as Vian Mulder in the attack. But the thing about this pitch is it will be spinners versus seamers. And because this will be the first test that will be played at the stadium, no one really knows what the pitch will look like up until the day. So generally, the first 2 days are for seamers, but as it continues, it will most probably require spinners. But it all remains to be seen as each day unfolds. So Rishabh Pant will be leading the Indians to hopefully redeem their pride and to level the series 1-1. But my money's on the Proteas to go and bag that series whitewash. In the comment section, let me know, between India and South Africa, who do you think is going to be walking away with the win? Do you think South Africa can go for that whitewash, or can the Indians go on and redeem themselves? I think we are in for exciting test cricket this weekend. Don't forget to press that subscribe button and make sure that you turn on the bell so that you are notified every time a new video drops. Thank you so much for joining me. Until next time.